What is going on? Sergeant guys here. Everybody's having a great day, and in today's video, this has been requested quite a bit, and I know it's been a long time since I've actually done a video like this, probably a few years to be honest, but we are going to do a top 5 class setups on Black Ops 4. We're going to go through all of the 5 class setups that are some of my favorites to use or my go-tos on Black Ops 4. So today here, this has been requested a lot, like I said, so hopefully you do enjoy, and of course, if you enjoy this type of video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more BO4 content. I would appreciate that. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and get into the class setups for you guys to give a go out of the 5 top classes of mine. The very first one that I am going to go over is the Maddox. Maddox is obviously one of my most used weapons and one of my favorite guns of all time on Black Ops 4. It is a very, very consistent weapon when you learn how to use it. It's one of those weapons you got to get a lot of practice with, and when you do master this, it is a very good gun to use at your disposal. So of course, we all know the way that people love to use this, and the first attachment is going to be the ELO sight. Back in the day, I used to use Reflex. I stopped using it eventually and went the ELO route, but Reflex actually wasn't that bad either with double quick draw. People just tend to go for the ELO because it takes up less of your screen and it's just a more mobile reticle, but Reflex also worked back in the day. You don't really see anybody using that. So ELO is the first one, and of course the iconic setup for this is Quick Draw and Quick Draw 2, which Quick Draw is going to allow you to aim down your sights quickly, but Quick Draw 2 is going to make it instant aim in and out, and that's where the quick aiming, crack shot, whatever you would like to call it, was born. This is where people spam aim around corners, or you were questioning why do people spam aim with the Maddox. It's because of double quick draw, and it allows you to have some very fast movement while just walking. It's almost like you're fast walking or running when you're spam aiming this, and then you're prepared to go around that corner and get the kill or get into that gunfight instantly because of that. And the stock is also going to help with your mobilization of the double quick draw. When you're spam aiming, stock's going to make you walk even quicker. So ELO, quick draw 2, and stock is going to make this Maddox very, very crazy, and this is what you need to use if you are going to use the Maddox. Obviously, stim shot is going to be a good thing to use as well. It's going to allow you to heal yourself quickly when you are running and gunning. This is one of those weapons that you do rush with. And then I always use scavenger. Of course, if you don't want to use scavenger on any of your classes because you're a crash user, you can of course change this perk out for something that you enjoy, but I always use scavenger, always had, because I don't really use crash anymore. I use other specialists. So scavenger is my first perk to pick up my own ammo. Dexterity is going to give you some crazy movement with the Maddox. This is going to help with the overall mobility of this weapon. And then dead silence to get around the map silently. But that is going to be it for my first class. Definitely give it a go. Copy this down if you haven't already before. The second weapon on our list today is going to be the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper is one of my favorite DLC weapons, if not my favorite DLC weapon. Obviously, some people would be like, oh, why is the VMP not your favorite? Because I just tend not to use the VMP. I think it's a very toxic weapon, and obviously some people can use the best weapons if they want to. I just choose not to use the VMP. I don't actually have a VMP class that I use in my 10 classes or anything like that. But for the Peacekeeper here, we have a very stacked out class, so you're not going to be able to run very many perks. First attachment is going to be ELO, once again, because ELO is just a thing that doesn't take up much of your screen, and it's very, very good to use on this weapon. Second attachment is going to be Hybrid Mags, which is a combination of more ammo per clip and allowing you to reload quickly. Most ARs having a faster reload definitely helps out if you're trying to get back into that gunfight, so this is a really good attachment to use. Rapid fire is a pretty big thing on the Peacekeeper, or most ARs in general, because it allows it to shoot quicker and you can get those kills a lot faster because you are spraying more bullets at your enemy in a shorter period of time. And of course, to control the recoil of this weapon, grip is going to help out tremendously on getting less recoil, especially because rapid fire is going to increase the recoil on this weapon. Definitely give that a go as well. And then finally, we have quick draw, so you can aim down your sights quickly. This is going to help with the mobility of the weapon, and all around, this very stacked class works so good together, and I love the Peacekeeper, one of my favorite DLC weapons. And of course, stim shot once again to heal ourselves quickly, and then we are running scavenger. Like I said, we do not use crash, so I like to pick up my own ammo, but this is going to not allow you to run dexterity or dead silence, but I don't mind. I really enjoy this class. But if you don't use scavenger, once again, you could probably put on dead silence or dexterity, whichever one you'd like to put on. And this is going to be the second weapon that we go over. The third weapon is an SMG, and this is one of my top SMGs to use, the Cordite. A lot of people use double FMJ, but double FMJ is only like most effective when you play Nuketown. So if you're a Nuketown player, obviously you can go the FMJ route, but I like to play a lot of different maps, a lot of different variety, and there's just a lot of maps where double FMJ is not going to come into use or not very often. So the class setup that I always went for is this one right here. The first attachment is going to be extended mags. I personally prefer extended mags over the belt feed because belt feed is not only going to take up 2 slots, you also have to put on the wild card for it. So it does take up a lot of your pick 10 class, and that's why I stay away from it, so I can have more attachments and make this weapon more effective. So the second attachment is going to be the grip, and we are running grip because of the next attachment that's on this weapon. This is going to help you increase that recoil control, giving you less recoil. The third attachment is rapid fire to make the shoot faster. Like I said, grip is going to help this out, so you can shoot across the map mid to far range. If you are good enough with the recoil control, you are going to be able to do that. And then long barrel is also going to be a beautiful combination for this because I do like to use this weapon at mid to long range at times, and long barrel is going to allow your weapon to do more damage at those further ranges. So these are the 4 attachments I was using for the cordite, and I absolutely love this setup. It's really clean. Definitely give this a go. Again, stim shot to heal ourselves quickly, scavenger to pick up our own ammo, and dead silence to get around the map silently. You could exchange dead silence for dexterity if you don't really care if you're being heard around the map. That is also another way to use the cordite, but this is my go-to cordite setup. The 4th weapon on our list is going to be the KN57. All around a pretty consistent weapon when you use it the correct way. First attachment is going to be hybrid mags. Once again, hybrid mags allows you to have more ammo in a clip and allows you to reload quickly. This is probably one of the most effective attachments on BO4 when it's a combination of extended mags and fast mags. That's really good. So that's what we were using on the KN57, so we can get into the gunfights quickly. Quick draw to aim down our sights quickly to give you more mobility and get into those gunfights quickly, as well as the other attachment. Rapid fire, once again, really good on assault rifles to make it shoot quicker and give you the ability to kill the enemy much quicker. And then finally, grip is going to be the combination to control that recoil because it gets a little crazy, and this is going to allow you to beam at any range. So these are the 4 attachments for the KN57 that I use. Stim shot, once again, to heal ourselves quickly, scavenger to pick up our own ammo, and dead silence to get around the map silently. And then finally here, the one that you probably have been waiting for, or most people like to use. It's their go-to weapon because it's just super easy to use, it's really powerful, and it is a busted weapon, the VMP. Personally, I don't use this weapon. I think it's disrespectful, and there's nothing against it if you use it. Obviously, use what you want and what helps you the best and what gets you the most kills or the highest KD. VMP is obviously people's go-to, and the first attachment that I threw on this is the long barrel. Once again, just like the cordite with the SMG, I like to shoot at mid to long range sometimes, and if I'm shooting long range, I will tap fire and be able to get that kill most of the time if I can control the aim. So long barrel, once again, is going to give you extra damage at those longer ranges when you're shooting people. Grip, of course, is going to allow you to control the recoil. The VMP recoil is a little crazy because it does shoot pretty fast, so grip is going to help you beam at those long ranges as well. And then we have quick draw on to aim down our sights quickly. This is going to give a lot more mobility to the weapon, along with fast mags, allowing you to reload quickly because this does run out of ammo pretty fast with how fast it shoots. And that is the beautiful combination that I made for the VMP that is going to give you some great mobility, damage, and range all at once. Crazy setup for the VMP, along with stim shot to heal ourselves quickly when you are running and gunning. I like to run and gun. I don't really post up or stay put in a window or on a head glitch most of the time, so that's why I do like to run stim shot to, you know, keep getting into that fight quickly. Scavenger to pick up our own ammo, and then dead silence to get around the map quietly, of course. And that is going to do it for my top 5 classes of Black Ops 4. I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you want to see a part 2 of this, of another 5 class setups that I really enjoy, just definitely let me know down below, and obviously drop a like on the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, because I have not done one of these videos in a very long time, but now you have a bunch of weapons to choose from to see which one you like the best or what helps you the most in game. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I appreciate you all. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.